Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to crochet a bikini top, and this is super easy and fast to make. It is perfect for the summer and in sunset or anytime you prefer. So pick up your yarn and let's get started. This yarn, it is 100% acrylic. This is from Hobbii, Hobbii. This is Sea Volley 50 gram, 175 meter or 191 yards. You can use 4 to 5 millimeter hook, 6 to 8 in US or J to H. So this is if 10 by 10 centimeter or 4 inches by 4 inches is equal to 22 stitches by 30 rows. If you want to use this hook here, this is light number 3, the size of the yarn. This is the color 63. In my case, I'm gonna use 3.5 millimeter hook, so that's gonna bring my stitches a little bit tighter than it should be in suggested hook. So now I'm gonna make a slip knot. Hold the yarn how comfortable you are, but if you don't know, I'm gonna show you. Place this yarn over your pinky finger and then rub this through middle finger 2 times. 1 and then 2. Then hold that yarn using your index and your thumb finger, or how comfy you are for that to hold. And then just fold this to here to hold this yarn here. Okay, to begin, insert your hook under the yarn and twist it 180 degrees. Grab and pull through in that loop in your hook, and then pull your hook and pull your index. Not so tight, not so loose, enough to move your hook. That is our slip knot, very easy. So now I'm gonna yarn over and pull through. That is our first chain. Yarn over and pull through. That is our second chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have here a chain of 10 in total. Probably I'm gonna add 1, so I have 11. So now in the second chain from your hook, this is for our round 1, we have chain 11 in total. You can make it longer if you want, but the more you make it longer, the more a little bit your cup more longer and like that. But if you make it a little bit shorter, this part here, it's gonna be wider. Okay, that's just the difference. So I'm gonna chain 11. Go to the second chain from your hook. So that's 1 and that's 2. Insert, grab and pull through 2. That is our first single crochet. Repeat in the next chain. Insert your hook, grab and pull through 2. Repeat, insert your hook in the next chain, grab and pull through 2. So I'm going to repeat that per chain until the last chain. So better you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have 9 single crochet before we reach the last chain. So in the last chain, place 2 single crochet. So that's 1, and in the same chain, 2. So we have 2 single crochet in the last chain. So this is what should look like. To count the stitches here on the top, these little ridges here. Okay, so chain 2, 1 and 2, then turn in the same chain. In the last chain or in the same chain, place 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. So turn your bring your work here on the other side. Go to the next stitch or chain, insert, place 1 single crochet. That's 1. Go to the next chain, that's 2. Go to the next chain, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is my last one. That's my last chain. So before you reach the chain, 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochet in the last chain, you should have 9 single crochet here and then 9 single crochet here to match this part here. Before or after this part here, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in 1, or in chain 2 space. Okay, so that is for your round 2. So now you're gonna go in round 3, chain 1 and then turn and place 1 single crochet in the first stitch, which in my case this part here. Then 1 single crochet per stitches until you reach the chain 2 space. So first count your stitches: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I am adding 2 stitches here. So in the second round we have 9, and then in the next round we have 11. And then before we reach the chain 2 space. So in chain 2 space, insert your hook here, just here. You will see that because it's along this one here, the last stitch, and here on the top, insert, place 2 single crochet, repeating the previous round. Then chain 2, then 2 single crochet again in the same chain 2 space, and 11 single crochet per stitches, and then 2 double crochet, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in 1, and chain 2 space. So now your next round or your next stitch will be this one, this part here. 1 single crochet there. Better you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this will be my last one, 11, which is right, because in the other side we have 11 as well. So 11 here, and then 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in 1, and chain 2 space, and then 11 stitches here again. So that is balanced. So we're gonna repeat round 3 until we get the length that we want. So go ahead with that, and I'm gonna meet you once I'm done. So repeat that one, by the way, until you get the right size of your cup. The way to do that is you just have to fit this. So I have repeated round 3 5 times. So I have 8 rows in total. To get the right number of rows in this case, you're gonna have to count from here. This is the beginning of our round. This is round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 here on the top with that one. So I have repeated round 3 5 times. So now we're gonna make 1 single crochet in the last stitch, and this is my 8 rows. So round 9 we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and then 3, turn, and this is our first double crochet, and then add chain 2, which is our chain 2 space, then yarn over, skip 3 stitches, skip the very first 3 stitches, so that's 1, 2, and 3, and then go to the next, insert, and yarn over and pull. So first I want to show you, this is a double crochet if this is your first time. So yarn over, skip the first 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, go to the next, which is in the fourth stitch, insert, grab and pull, grab and pull through 2, and then grab and pull through 2. So now we're gonna make a chain 2, 1 and then 2, and then here skip the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, then go to the next, insert, place 1 double crochet. So chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, go to the last, which is this one here. I have 3 stitches left before I'm gonna reach the chain 2 space. So 1, 2, and then go to the third, insert, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull through 2, repeat, yarn over, pull through 2. So I have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes before I reach the chain 2 space. So here in chain 2 space, I'm gonna place 2 double crochet in chain 2 space. 1, 2. I'm placing double crochet instead of single crochet. So this chain 2 all the way here, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet in the next stitch all the way down. So as you can see here, I only have 2 stitches left, so I'm gonna chain 2, then I'm going to skip only 1 stitch and I'm gonna use the last stitch. Insert your hook and then place 1 double crochet. So that. So in round 10, I'm gonna make a chain 3, that is my first double crochet, and chain 2 as my chain 2 space, and then turn. Sorry for the light that turned off, it's the sun. So now I'm gonna go directly in the first double crochet here, not this one but this one here. So on the top of that, insert your hook and just make 1 double crochet. And that is our first box in round 10. Then chain 2, then 1 double crochet in the next double crochet on the top of that. I'm gonna repeat that one until I'm gonna reach the chain 2 space. So I have here chain 2 and 1 double crochet on the top of this double crochet, on 1 double crochet there, and then chain 2 again, just like in the previous round, as you can see here. And then place 1 double crochet on the top of this one, insert, place 1 double crochet, and then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, which is this one here. I'm not placing boxes there. And then 2 double crochet, chain 2 space, so 1, 2, then chain 2, and then 2 double crochet again in chain 2 space, 1 and then 2. And this is your work should look like. So just like that. So now I'm going to make a chain 2, 1, 2, 1 double crochet in each of the stitches here. So that's 1, 2, and then 3. Then I'm gonna chain 2, and then I'm gonna go to the next double crochet on the top of that, skipping this chain 2 here to make the box. Then I'm gonna repeat that one, making boxes until here on the third chain. Chain 2, and then here skip the chain 2 space, so 1, 2, and then on the third chain 1, 2, 3, insert. Better you count here. So 1, 2, 3, place 1 double crochet, and like that. This is your work should look like. So you can stop here if you want, or you can repeat making round 10, which is the boxes, and then what is in the bottom, just place 1 double crochet each here until you reach the chain 2 space. Oh, this is actually wrong. Let me take that one out. So I'm not going to chain 2 here. Instead, I'm going to continue placing 1 double crochet each because I'm just following the bottom or the previous round. So I can just place 1 double crochet each there. So it's gonna be like this. And then following the previous round, I'm gonna chain 2 and then 1 double crochet here on the top of the double crochet or the first box. Then we're gonna repeat that one until the last stitch. Chain 2 and then 1 double crochet here. So chain 2, go to the third chain, starting here. So 1, 2, and 3. And this should be chain 2 here. So insert your hook and 1 double crochet. So you can repeat round 10, which is this last round we make. And then as you can see here, I just make 1 double crochet per stitches here and here, and following the boxes just like in the previous round. So I started here because our box is here as well. First double crochet here, so you just placing 1 double crochet on top of that as well. So yeah, you can repeat that one till you get the length that you want to cover, enough to cover your cup as well. So this one is enough to cover the nipple area, and this one is just a design. So repeat that one as much as you want. So now we're gonna make the edges. Chain 1 and then turn. We're just going to make 1 double crochet here in the edges per stitches. So insert your hook in the first stitch and then yarn over and pull, and then yarn over, pull through 2. As simple as that. And then to make it easier, I'm only going to insert my hook here in space. So we have 2 stitches here, so place 2 single crochet there. So 1 and then 2. Then 1 double single crochet on the top of the double crochet, and then repeat 2 single crochet here in chain 2 space. So in other words, just place 1 single crochet per stitches all the way around until here. So I am here in the last box. Just place 2 single crochet here, 1, 2. And then here on the third chain, from here in the bottom, count 3 chains. So 1, 2, and 3. Insert, and then yarn over and pull, and yarn over, pull through 2. And that's it. So this is how it looked like. I'm really happy how it turned out because it looked like that it's making like this part like a bow to cover your cup, which is really good. So once you're done, we're gonna chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn. You can secure the stitch now or at the end of your work. Then you can put it all, you can secure it all together at once, which in my case, I'm gonna do that. So this is your work should look like. It's very nice and easy. I like the boxes around it and the single crochet for our edges. So it's up to you if you want to follow the edges or not. So I'm gonna repeat this one, making this part for the other cup. So here I'm gonna make 2 single crochet and then go on the third chain, 1, 2, and 3. Insert, place 1 single crochet. So here we're not gonna cut this yarn here because we're going to connect this one here. So chain 2, continue making chain 2, then grab the next cup So either this way or the other way, so it's up to you. So I'm gonna grab this one, I'm gonna insert my hook here in the first stitch that I find here. Just like that. And then I'm gonna chain 2, yarn over and pull. Actually, I'm gonna make only a chain of 1. So chain 1 only instead of 2. So insert your hook here in the corner or in the first stitch. And then yarn over and pull, and then pull through. So chain 1, pull tight, and here you can cut the yarn. Okay, and you can secure the stitch if you want. I'm gonna do that later. And this is your work should look like. Exactly the same cup, just like what we did here. So we're gonna turn this, and we're gonna start here. Insert your hook here in this corner and make a slip knot, which in my case I did already. And then pull that one. Wait, let me put it on. And then chain 1 single crochet in the first stitch, then 2 single crochet here in this box. So it's 1, that's 2. 1 single crochet here on the double crochet on the top of that, and repeat 2 single crochet here. Then as you can see here, this is quite different, so we have to see. I'm gonna go here in this double crochet here, just this one here, this one here. Make 1 double crochet. And then here, this is going to be my next stitch. So I'm just picking up a random stitch in this part here. But every time you reach here, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Then here, and then here, here, picking up a random stitch that you can find. Here, here. I did not really count how many single crochet I make here in this part. Like that, like that. And this way it is easier to just go through the stitch that you can find. And then here as well. This is gonna be my last stitch. Okay, so now we're going to 2 single crochet here in this box. 1, and then 2, and then 1 on top of this one, and then 2 single crochet here, and then 1 single crochet here. Wait, my screen is always turning off. Then 1 single crochet here, this one here. This is our first stitch here in this cup, so I'm gonna place 1 single crochet there. So just like that. Remember, we made a chain 1 here to connect, so I will only place 1 single crochet here in the middle. So just like that. Then I'm gonna begin again here in the first single crochet for the first cup, in the second cup. So insert your hook here in the first stitch, place 1 single crochet, and then we're gonna go here as our next stitch, 2 single crochet there in that double crochet space, and then here 1 single crochet. So we're just going to repeat what we did here until you reach here, making 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet here in the last stitch. This is going to be my last stitch, which is the first single crochet here in the cup. And this is what it should look like. We're just making the edges. So now we're gonna make the boxes, which is this one here. We're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then this is our first double crochet, plus chain 2, which is our chain 2 space, and then I'm going to turn because we're going to work here in this part, and then skip 1 2 3, and then in the 4th stitch insert and make 1 double crochet, then chain 2, 1 2, skip 2 stitches, go to the next, place 1 double crochet. I'm gonna repeat that until on the other end, from here all the way here. Chain 2, and then skip 2 stitches, and then go here in the last stitch. If you end up here with 2 stitches, just skip 1 stitch and 1 double crochet in the last stitch, which in my case here I have 2 stitches and then 1 stitch here, which is my last stitch, and then just place 1 double crochet. So chain 3, sorry, and then plus 2 as chain 2 space, and then turn 1 double crochet here on the first double crochet, on the second double crochet, which is this one here. So 1 2, insert your hook on the top, place 1 double crochet, chain 2, and then go to the next double crochet, place 1 double crochet on the top of that. So repeat that one until you reach here in the last, on the 3rd chain. Chain 2, and then skip 2 stitches, go to the next 1 2 3, insert 1 double crochet, and this is your should look like. It's very easy. You can add more of these boxes if you want, but I'm gonna stop right there. So now I'm gonna continue making a chain. So 1 2 3 4, this is gonna be for our strap for the back. So I have here a number of chains that is enough to wrap around my back, so you can make this as long as you want that fits for you. So once you're done, just chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn, and then here insert your hook here in the corner. As you can see, I did not really count the number of chains, so what I'm gonna do with the other one to match the other side, I'm going to just make it like this, put them together and just like that. Insert my hook here in a chain 11. Yarn over and pull through the slip start. And chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn.
No!
Oh, kuya either mag-separate kayong dalawa. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I am making more crochet tutorials in the future for summer. Don't forget to check out my crochet top, crochet dress, and crochet loose tops, perfect for your summers. Bye!